What you're looking at is the American Heritage Dictionary. I'm going to show you how this dictionary, and many others like it, has caused severe racism in our educational system. Words matter, and the words you are about to hear actually come from this American Heritage Dictionary, copyright 1976, by Houghton Mifflin Company, Boston, Massachusetts. This dictionary and many others like it has severely contributed to the hate and racism in this country and the educational system in America by inserting made-up racist words and making them legitimate. Please listen. If you look up the word colored, it will not refer to a crayon. This is the definition of colored in this American Heritage Dictionary. Colored, of an ethnic group not regarded as Caucasian. Negro, a colored person or persons distorted or biased. There's no such thing as a colored person. And what color are you speaking of? Green? Pink? Blue? This is an ultimately racist term. Also, the word Negro. This is what it says. A member of the Negroid ethnic division of human species. A person of Negro descent. Well, there's no such thing as a Negro. Negro was a made-up term. There is no ethnicity on the face of this earth called a Negro. It's a made-up word. You see, the Portuguese were the first to enslave Africans, and they were the first to call them Negroes. When the Spanish became involved in the slave trade, they used the word Negro to describe Africans. Negro is an adjective which means black in Spanish or Portuguese. But since 1444 and the beginning of the slave trade, the adjective Negro became a noun and the legitimate name of newly enslaved people. Then that negative term, Negro, was used for black people. Please know, there is no such thing as a Negro. There is no ethnic group as Negro. The word Negro then became synonymous with the word slave. To take it even further, the term was broadened to America and became a part of the educational system here in America. So please listen to the following words. Negroid, 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 and it says, pertaining to a major ethnic group whose members have brown or black skin pigment with tightly curled hair. Now listen to this. Negrito, various groups of Negro people, a Negro. Also, Negress, a female Negro. How degrading. There's no such thing as a Negress. Now, I know this is true and that this was used because I personally have in my possession a birth certificate of a beautiful black woman who was born in 1914. And on her ethnicity, it is listed as Negress. I can't believe it, but it's true. Listen to this. Negrillo, one of a group of Negro people of Africa. Africans are not Negro. They have tribal names according to their region. But listen, it gets worse. Listen to this. Negrophile, one who is friendly with Negroes and their interests. A Negrophile. So if you are friendly with a so-called Negro and their interests, you are called a Negrophile. Negro is a fake word. They're trying to show that the interest of Caucasians is much different than the interest of other people on this earth. But this is one of the worst. In this very dictionary, Yes, there is a word called negrophobe. 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 And it says, one who feels intense aversion for or a fear of Negroes. One who feels intense aversion for or a fear of Negroes. This is the hate speak put in the dictionary up until as late as 1974, and they may still be doing it in some parts of the U.S. Spreading false information about a race of people, a proud people, giving them false and fake derogatory names. Putting those hateful commentaries into the educational system should be a crime. It seems unreal, but this is true. This is the type of hate speak that was put into our schools. The hate speak produced by the American Heritage Dictionary was and is a shameful and corrupt act. Now you can clearly see one of the reasons why the so-called education of our youth and citizens here in America has actually been the miseducation of a nation. Unreal, but true. Like, subscribe. Please think for yourself. This has been a Mayor Logic channel.